Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist of the Roses Redux 2 playthrough using Beast Warriors. As I said, I was gonna give myself a Goblin fan. So I went ahead and did that. That'll help in a couple duels from now. Just figured it would save me a little bit of pain. Okay. This is a nice open field for us. Okay. We don't need Goblin Fan in this duel, so... So, if I could kill him, I should. But killing this guy is going to be a problem. I mean, I could hit him directly, but, like, the chance that I have a problem just hitting him directly is really high. Oh good, he put his Violent Rain in defense. Okay, he should move to his left, so he won't hit me directly. That might be a trap. It's not, so he's dead. If it was a trap, I would have saved him for a whole one turn, but instead, he's just dead. Maybe I should have actually looked up how to use Dimension Hole, because there is an optimal way to use it for every fight. Hey, 3 in a row. Oh. I regret even getting that. Like, I like alternate arts as much as the next guy. But honestly, if it's at the cost of making slot rares special, it's kind of unfortunate. Okay, go ahead and save. Reincarnate. Win game. Unfortunately, at this point, I have to say, this game is quite formulaic in how you should play. Almost to a fault. Oh my, we got a green Kappa. I guess we'll throw that in the deck. So, like, there's not really many ways to actually play through this game. I mean, like, the main idea, like, the main standard way is, there's multiple ways to do it, but you just make one or two really big guys. You walk over to your opponent and you beat him down. And that's mainly how most of the games actually go. There are very few decks that don't just do that. There are a couple. Exodia is one, but Exodia is incredibly boring to play. It's play solitaire with yourself, and since the AI doesn't interact with you, it's over. There's Burn Decks, which, if you wanted me to complain about solitaire on Exodia deck, have you seen a Burn deck? It's basically solitaire. Yeah. And that's pretty much the ways you win this game. There's some niche stuff you can do, like defending and stuff, but that doesn't work very well because some of the AIs cheat, and some of them, like Grandpa's, will actually refuse to attack you. It's one of the reasons that we don't really use his AI much as modders. This AI is annoyingly bad. Well, Joey made some choices. They were not good choices, so he's dead. Like, if you think this game is not one-dimensional, I would be hard-pressed to find a second dimension to this game a lot of times. Well, guess we'll just reincarnate this. Don't really want the Exodia pieces anyways, so might as well. Unhappy Maiden's a nice, really cheap card that you can put in decks. It is quite good. I mean, I might want to get rid of the fake traps and put in slightly better cards, like Magical Labyrinth, Unhappy Maiden. Although Unhappy Maiden does cost 1 summoning power, so it is slightly worse than a fake trap. But it does make your opponent's creature flip, so, you know. Unhappy Maiden's not terrible. It's also really good fusion for material for Mystical Elf decks, so I can't call it bad. Beast Warriors better not have too big of an issue with this fight. I don't think it's gonna matter because I drew a green Kappa. But we did not draw our Goblin Fan, so... Oh boy. I'm in danger. I'm going to flip this Rabid Horseman and have it go the other way. It should catch up pretty quick on the other side. Oh, in this field you should probably summon first, especially with the Dimension Hole in your deck, so that you can get that moving quicker. I used a little trick here with Green Kappa. I placed it right outside of his summoning range, so his creature actually lost this summoning range buff when it attacked my Green Kappa, so my Green Kappa ended up being 500 points higher, which just pretty much ends the duel. There's not really any coming back for that for our opponent. I'm using the Mooing Curry against this guy just because he loves to burn you out, so any extra life points can save you a duel, so you might as well just get them while you can. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. We're going to move quickly. I believe his leader power just decreases the strength of Beast Warriors by 500. Which is, like, not too terrible for Beast Warriors to deal with. compared to some of these other types. I did not draw lethal. But I did. I'll move closer and use that to do extra damage. This game is not going to be particularly long at this point. Just pass. We'll play Sun Jinjin next turn. I don't think it'll even get that far, but it won't because she's dead. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. This is going swimmingly so far. I mean, this is kind of what I expected when I actually farm. I haven't used a lot of the really good spell cards yet, but been going through quite cleanly. We should be finally getting to the part where opponents start to have more deck cost. Like, Gramps here has 1200. So we can start putting in the actual good cards now. I'm just going to continue reincarnating around 20 deck cost, because sometimes you get lucky. Okay, we'll just get rid of these 3 fake traps now. And this Moon Curry. And we will throw in 3 Rude Kaisers and a Change of Heart. That should be much closer to our opponent's deck cost now. If anyone is wondering where Gemini 2 is, I'm still testing it. I found a couple bugs that the people that I've asked to test have not found, so I am trying to work those out and figure out if there's ways around it. One of them, for context, is I gave Garuzi Blast Sphere special. And every time that special went off, the game crashed. So that's not acceptable. So, working on trying to fix that. Oh hey, a Camion Wizard. We're just gonna play aggressive, it looks like. Oh hey, a Magic Jammer. That's about what I expect a Magic Jammer to actually accomplish, by the way. It's one of the main reasons I really, really don't like Magic Jammer in this game. It's a pretty bad card, unfortunately. Like, its effect is good. The problem is that a lot of times you're just going to get rushed down so fast that that good card just turns into a liability. So am I gonna get stunned by one of these creatures when it gets flipped face up? Nope, he's dead. Guaranteed dead opponent. But yeah, adding all of those effects to all those cards, now I have to test all of those effects that I added and make sure that I don't routinely crash the game with them, which is a large undertaking. Okay, nothing in those slots was anything we really cared about. Necrolancer is going to be a reincarnation target here in about 10 seconds. If it'll give me this rose card quickly. And yeah, I mean, we are just steamrolling the entirety of France right now, it looks like. Oh, we can also put Dharma Cannon in the deck. Oh, we're finally to the point where we don't have filler cards, so we can start removing the Root Kaisers. Block attack's terrible. Invisible Wire is, like, acceptable. And another Toadmaster. Which would be good if Frog the Jam were better. Frog the Jam's not terrible. It has a good effect. The problem is it just doubling the life point gain effect, which in this game, gaining life points really only gains you a turn. Unless you gain a lot of life points. And even then, you probably should have... Usually, unless you're against a burn deck, they have bad reaction to Samachi anyway, so you're probably just going to instantly get burned out by your own burn card, so be very, very careful. Okay, opponent played creature, equipped it. Probably a Red Eyes with an equip. Is a Red Eyes with an equip. Don't need Goblin Fan in this matchup, so we'll do this. Nice 4K beat stick. Also makes our Green Kappa into a 4,000 attack beat stick, which is bigger than that 3,400 attack Red Eyes that he has right there. Nice, +0. Good job. Ooh. Oh, man. That makes this fight between Green Kappa and Red Eyes even more one-sided than it already was going to be. I decided that my Rabid Horseman gets to win that fight. Okay. We'll just set down a Heavy Storm for later. Heavy Storm's really nice when you go for lethals, so might as well just use it then. I don't know. I want the Green Kappa to fight. I know this cost me 500 damage, but it's okay. Oh, you want my summoning power again. Okay. This guy, his deck leader is, or his AI uses one of the bosses So he's quite a bit of hubris for expecting to be able to stop you from attacking him by summoning creatures. So he doesn't usually move away, which is pretty bad for him. It's definitely to his detriment. Hey, we got a magic drain. Did I just 3 in a row a magic drain for an extra summon skull that I'd already gotten in the slots? Is that what just happened? I clicked through it so fast I couldn't see. I mean, we're about to see because I'm about to hit the deck and see what I got. I'm about to be very sad. Yep, we did get the second summon skull. Hey, at least it looks nice. Tognyo? Not a bad card. Actually, quite a good effect. Probably underrated by most newer players. And a revival of Sen and Genjin, which we can definitely put in the deck. That one. We haven't really needed Magic Drain, so we should be pretty well covered with our leader power on summoning power, so not terribly worried about it. I could definitely get myself an extra Millennium Golem if I really wanted to, but I don't care about that fusion that much. Good enough. Okay, Yugi. Yeah, Yugi. Hopefully we draw Sogen. That's about all I really care about. Otherwise, we need to play around a bunch of mirror forces. Shouldn't be the hardest thing to do. Well, here, we'll just play the 2 Battle Axes to gain a summoning power. Well, he equipped a creature that's 4 stars or below. That first card's probably a Fairlawn. Oh. I'll just take it. It's funny to change of heart him and then ram one of his creatures into his own Mirror Force, but... Oh look, a Fairlawn. Well, he doesn't have a Mirror Force down yet. Well, I just used most of my Battle Axes, so... I don't really want to get rid of too many cards because Mirror Force does tend to make you lose a lot of your good creatures. But I'm going to assume that's a monster right there. Well, hey, we get our own Mirror Force. Excellent. And he's going to summon to his left next turn. So I'm not worried. I'm not extremely worried. Okay, let's do this first. Okay, what did I get rid of? Dark Magic Ritual. Okay, that was never going off. Now this next card I assume is a monster. could play slightly good and play around the spellbinding circle, but it's a monster. Okay, buddy. What do you got, Yugi? Source of Revealing Light's probably one of his best attempts. How many equips do I give this? 1? Take away some of his summoning zones here. Best thing I can really do. Oh, he got back his sword, so he can't summon unless he moves, destroys his own card. Okay. Fair. Maybe I should have double equipped that? I don't know. Well, I was really saving it for something like this, so... Fine. I don't know. Do I really care if he swords me again? He should have swords me a second time. Oh. Wow. Goodbye, Yugi. I guess I should have just activated the Heavy Storm and hit him directly that way. That was probably the way better play. Hey, we got the Dark Hole. Excellent. 10 out of 10. We're just rolling in good cards over here. Well, we'll go ahead and do a reincarnation. Save the game. And I'm gonna edit my deck just a tiny bit. Before we go take on this boss. Oh, wow, it's like looking at the video time. I'm like, oh, well, actually, it makes sense that that it's so long, considering how many opponents I've crushed underfoot. Okay, we'll go ahead and save. Build our deck. Do this reincarnation on something around this deck cost. Really, I'm looking for the really broken cards that are really cheap, so... It's very understandable that I don't find any of them. Blast Juggler is a very good card, but very unnecessary. We'll take out the invisible wire, I guess. Those two. Wow, our deck is expensive. Oh well. Yeah, so this has been Beast Warriors going through France like it was nothing. Yeah, pick up tomorrow where we left off today. You liked, leave a like, leave a comment, and have a nice day. Thank you all for watching.